I sabotaged my only friend's attempt to make other friends so that they don't leave me. Throwaway account, as this friend most definitely knows about my main Reddit account. I'm 18, as is this friend, who for simplicity's sake I will refer to as Nick, and we've known each other since 2021. I've always been terrible at making friends, and I truly mean it when I say that he is the only actual friend I have, other than basic superficial friends who I don't interact with outside of school. I'm more or less his only friend too, and we've been relying upon each other for 3 years. A month or so ago, someone from another friend group at school asked Nick if he wanted to hang out with them. I immediately became terrified of the idea that Nick could potentially leave me and join this other group of people, who, by the way, despise me, so I immediately started to convince him that it was a bad idea, eventually leading to me making flat-out false screenshots of them speaking about Nick negatively to prove that it wasn't worth it. He eventually agreed with me and decided to not go through with the plans. Now I know for a fact that he'd be better off with them than me, plain and simple. They're objectively better company than hanging around with me, and I know he'd be much happier. But my fear of abandonment is so strong, and I so cannot imagine a life where I don't have a singular friend that I can't bring myself to let go of him. And now the guilt is eating me up alive. It's all I can think about. Every time I see him, all I can think of is how I'm denying him a better social life out of my own selfishness. I think he's noticed something's up with me. He asked me recently why I look so miserable all of a sudden, but I can't bear to tell him what I did. I know for a fact he, like me, wants to branch out and have other friends. I should have let him give it a try, but I didn't, and now I feel so terrible about it. He deserves far better, and I really don't know what to do. We're both definitely not in the best place mentally either, and I know for a fact he deserves friends who actually have their lives sorted out, unlike myself. But again, my brain cannot convince itself to actually do what's right and tell him the truth, that I ruined his chance of making new friends for my own selfish gain. I don't know what to do. Is confessing all this on Reddit the best course of action? Probably not. I'm just at a dead end.